Hello, let's get started with Chapter 2. You will notice if you're looking carefully at your screen, I have made some updates to how I've organized our lessons. There is a place at the top that gives you more specific directions as to how I see the lesson working out best. I also have put the teacher directed part or the teacher guided part in a different color and then have highlighted down closer to the bottom on your page. You can see right here that the independent student work is identified with a red title. All right, so as we take a look at today's work, it's going to take us back to some work that we did in chapter 6 or 7 in our 6th grade unit. And Miss Meisel and I both thought that it was important for you to look at the math notes at the beginning of the lessons for chapter 2. And I would like you to review and read that as you can before you get into your independent work. The teacher-directed problem for today is 2-4. And it says, to see why 2/3 does not terminate, use the diagram and symbols below to rewrite it as a decimal without a calculator. So what we are doing is we are taking the fraction 2/3, which is read 2 divided by 3. We are putting it into a division box, and I'm going to rotate my paper so that I have a little bit more space to show you my work. I'm going to rewrite the problem here. 3 divided into 2. Now I know I cannot say how many 3's there are in 2 because the number 2 is smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and put my decimal point there. And I can add as many zeros as I want to after that decimal point to the right. And now I'm going to compare the number 20 and think how many groups of 3 go into that evenly. And knowing what I know about multiplication, I'm going to say 6. And that is going to equal 8. So I go ahead and I do my math and I subtract 8 from 10 and I get 2. I'm going to put another 0 there, bring that 0 down, and I'm going to have the same situation here. My number in my quotient is going to also be another 6 because I've got how many groups of 3 go into 20, and that would be 3 groups giving me 18. And as soon as I'm working with a situation where the number itself or a number pattern starts to repeat, I can go ahead and put a repeating bar. And I only need to put a repeating bar on the first 6 because that is identifying the exact part that repeats. Please go ahead, go back and read the math notes if you have not read them already. And I will be back with a lesson review video next